Tips make a huge difference in an employee's performance, an employee's overall take-home pay, and a lot of times are not documented, text, or whatever. And it's something that I want to provide a couple of quick tips on more tips. I'd say number one, be on time, if not early, and make sure that you've texted ahead of time. We've had people in the past that didn't want to text, and if you start off the whole situation in the best possible way by, hey, Miss Jones, we're on our way. We'll be there 9:15. Doing that ahead of time sets that appropriate stage with them. It makes them more likely to be in a favorable mood towards you when you get there. Knocking on the door. That's number two. If you knock on the door and talk to them, hey, Miss Jones, I'm here. Just wanted to let you know we're going to go ahead and get started. Do you have any questions or anything? No, we're good. Cool. Obviously, doing a great job, going above and beyond to make sure that there's absolutely nothing that they can complain about, that their plants are taken care of. Number four, I guess, would be sending them some progress pictures and also sending them pictures of, hey, you should get this looked at, you should look at that. Or we did one today where we washed the chimney, and 99% of the time, there's an issue with the chimney, and the client's not going to see it unless we're up there to see it, or unless they're up there somehow. So we take that picture, send it to the client, say, hey, I noticed this. You should get somebody to look at that. That changes you in their mind from being a regular contractor to a helpful consultant, assistant. Do the small things make a big difference. I'm fine with on every job if you want to power wash the mailbox. Obviously open it up, make sure there's not mail in it. I typically, when I would do that, I would grab the mail, hold it in my hand, and then power wash it. But so sending them those pictures, hey, we're getting close, we're almost wrapped up. Great. If they're not home, they're not home. If they are home, knock on the door. Hey, Miss Jones, just wanted to walk you around the house, kind of show you everything. We did have an issue over here. Wanted to point out this spot. It didn't come quite as clean as we wanted it to. All right, so that was one of the people that we just dropped off a quote at. Smiling, being happy, talking to the client, letting them know how did the job go. Were there anything else that you noticed? Hey, I noticed there were 3 other wasp nests. We got those taken care of for you. I went ahead and sprayed off this little table. You have a green light to do those small extra things for free. If it's just, hey, this person's got a little 4x4 concrete patio that we somehow didn't price out, go ahead and hit it. Hey, if you were doing it at your house or you were doing it for your parents, would you do this for them? If so, then do it. Sending them the follow-up text message when you're done. You want to send them a link with some pictures and whatnot. I have friends that, their script is when they get to the house, hey, Miss Jones, I'm here from Clean Power Wash. My goal is to clean your house to the level of being worthy of a tip. I'm not asking for a tip, but that's always my goal, is to just blow you away with how great of a job we do, that you'd be, open to tipping us. If not, that's fine too, but we do always, that's what I want to state that goal. It does a couple things. As a technician, that automatically triggers in your mind, man, if I said that, my goal is to give you service worthy of a tip, man, I better deliver on that, or I'm full of crap. Seeing little things like the little kid's playground or a random chair that needs to be cleaned, getting that cleaned up, those are all things that will make that difference for somebody. Now, if it's a deck that we've priced out, or a deck that, should be 100, 150 bucks, 500 bucks, whatever, we're not doing that for free. We also will not do, hey, we really like tips. Let me go ahead and clean that fence for you that got priced out for $400, but we really like tips, so you just give me some cash and that'll get you fired. And we have dealt with people doing that, and that's shady. It's shady for our client to accept that. It's shady for you as an employee to do something like that. We won't tolerate that. Just the conversations, taking a few minutes talking with people will increase that opportunity. It's all those things, having a moment with a roof wash, letting the client know, hey, we're gonna get this taken care of. We're all done, but hey, give us a call in a month or so, and if there's any areas that you have questions about, and we'll come out and we'll get that taken care of. That's not a problem. That'll happen on a roof wash. Versus when you say hey, everything's done, and then they're like, hell, Rob said everything was done.